Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got ourselves a busy day. It's about 3 o'clock and we're here at the farm stripping wheat. I've got the stripper head on Mike's combine. He's letting us use his combine since we already had it out for his wheat, so we're doing that. They are mowing, raking, and baling the straw right behind me. So we're right here in front of the farm. The farm's behind us back there. So we're trying to get this done today. Hopefully we can. Shouldn't be too big of a deal. Hopefully they got some chances of rain tonight, so hopefully we can grab a hold of those, because we definitely need it for the crops that are out right now, for the corn and the beans. So I'm gonna hope that rain comes in later today, talking about like 7 o'clock or so. So we've got 2 mowers going. We got the new rake that is going, the new Vermeer rake, it's going, and we got the baler baling up this straw. We'll use this straw to put on the feedlots in the winter. Helps to keep the cows warm, gives them some bedding, and also soaks up all the manure. So we'll need that for the winter. So we'll get this straw baled up right behind the combine. So this here is a stripper head. If you've been watching for a while, you've seen us use this last year. This just takes what we want off the wheat, which is the head with the grain in it. So we're not running all that unnecessary material through the combine because we don't need to. So we're taking what we need and we're leaving the rest, and then that's where the hay mower comes in and mows down that straw. So it saves a lot of wear and tear on the combine. I can move a lot faster with this than I could if I was using a draper head, which what most people would use to cut down this wheat. So a lot of benefits to this stripper head. It does a really good job. It's pretty cool how it works. It uses suction to suck the heads of the wheat into the combine. And so we got about 75 acres here we're going to be doing. We have about we have a 50-acre place and a 30-acre place after this. We won't get to that today, but that's what other wheat we have to do. So we got the grain cart going, and we've got trucks going everywhere because this wheat is doing really good. So that's always a good thing. So there you can see the whole crew out there. Kind of dusty, but maybe the wind will change here in a little bit. We've got the cart parked there for now, so unloading. He's been kind of running it around and getting it out there for me, so I don't have to drive so far. It just helps with if we don't want to bring the grain cart out into that straw, because it's difficult to pick it up with the mowers whenever it's pushed down like that. So try to keep the traffic out of there as much as we can. There's a pretty cool view here today at the farm. Over there unloading bales, mower, baler, skid loader, another mower. Jake is behind me in the grain cart. It's just pretty cool. Everybody's out here today. We got some storms on the horizon. It looks like some spotty stuff. I don't know if we'll get any of it or not. I'm not going to turn it down, like I said earlier. So we'll just see what happens there. I'd like to have a leaf blower in here in case it does start to rain. I can blow all the dust off this combine so it wouldn't get so dirty, but we'll just see what happens here. It looks like it's like a dust bowl out here or something. All this dust is just following me out of the back of the combine. Looks like hazy out here. It's actually getting pretty dark though. Well, I guess I should fill you guys in. That went south very quick. We went from full roll to full stop in a matter of about 2 minutes. And as you can see, I'm basically drowned head to toe.
Never mind. What's wrong, man? We got a mess now. George, come over here and help us.
Well, at least we're making messes with the brown baler. Sounds fun. But it started to pour. Well, it started to sprinkle, and I looked on the radar, and it said it was just a little bitty shower. Well, then it turned out to be a pretty heavy little shower. So we're gonna, I guess, call it a day right here, because that wheat is not going to dry out anymore. But I'm not going to complain about that, because we just got a good bit of rain, which was much needed for the really good looking corn around here and the really good looking beans. So hopefully we can keep those looking good.
Perfect. George got it out of there. Now let it all down, and
it should dry out here in the next few days. We'll get this wheat all done. Not a big deal. So it's a good time of the year to get some rain. Anyways, the reason I got drowned is because I tried to go get this leaf blower, and while I did succeed at getting the leaf blower, it was kind of late because everything's soaked at this point, so there was no chance of getting all the dry material off. But I think it rained hard enough that the combine is actually pretty clean, so it may have worked in our favor. All right, so I ran a bin full with the combine this morning, and the wheat is testing at 16.2, and last night it was running right at 13, so it must have picked up some moisture overnight. It's almost 12 o'clock and it still hasn't dried out, so I guess we'll try it again after lunch. But right now I'm going to put a little depth in here, so that way we're ready to go. I think we have to get some fuel before we go to the next field, but we got the head on, so it ain't really gonna work. Can't fit through the farm, so we'll put a little depth in here. Well, we're back at it about 2 hours later, and it was down to about 11%, so, or 12%, so it's crazy how fast it drops just in that amount of time. But we got everybody going here today. Again, mowers going, balers going, rakes going, bush hog is going, grain cart's going. About to send off another truck to Owensboro with wheat, so everything's rolling again. Good to be back at it. We got a couple acres left here in this field. On another note, I was side dressing yesterday, and while this wheat was too wet to be running, and something with the turbo actuator or something on the 6150 has went bad, so we're waiting on parts for that. And Deere didn't have one in existence, so we had to find one from another dealer, and finally one dealer let one go from like Illinois, so I don't know when that'll be here, but we're getting that fixed. We still got a lot of corn to side dress, but it's just not quite ready for when I'd like to side dress it yet. So we've got time, but we can't be waiting 2 weeks, so we need to get that back going. But we also got to get this wheat combine, because every time it rains on here, it's not very good for it. So we want to get this off as soon as we can and be done with this. And once we get done with this, they're going to have pretty much all the straw that they're going to need, so be back to baling hay. All right, we finished up at the farm. We're over here at a 30-acre field we're going to be doing. We got to put the head on the road here because there's nowhere to pull off, so just something we have to do a couple times a year. Well, whenever we come back to harvest this, we'll have to do it. And then there's some other fields we have to do it too. So looks like we got a car coming, so they'll probably pull up right behind us and you know, get in the way, but we'll see. All right, we got another field done. We're gonna call it for tonight. We got a little bit left in the grain tank, and we got that truck full. I don't want to put any more weight on that truck, so because we're taking those straight to town. So we're gonna leave it at that for tonight. I'm gonna get out here and blow the combine off, you know, the best part of the day. That way we can get all itchy, and yeah, looking forward to that. So let's go ahead and get started. Got it done. Looks a little bit better. We got the most of the dust off, so we're going home. Next day, and you are looking at our final field of wheat right here, about 40 acres. That looks terrible over there. It's got a bunch of weeds in it because we took that out of a hay field that was a hay field, and we planted it in beans last year, and now it's in wheat, and it's kind of a mess. So I don't know if that's even worth anything or not. So we'll see what that is. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, which would be a good thing. So this will be something we'll have to do after it rains. All right, it's time to see if we can get a little bit of double crop beans planted. This is the field here in front of the farm. We're gonna give it a shot, and we'll see what we got here. We got 2/10 of rain last night, so that kind of softened up the ground, we hope, a little bit. So let's see if we can get these in the ground. The airway was ran right here. I ran the airway around the compacted areas to see if we could help it get in the ground. So we're going to start here where we don't have the airway at. Seems like it's going in the ground. It's trying to. He looks like a little girl in there. It seems to be okay. See how much down pressure he's got. He's right there between the green and the red. Check, see if it's closing it up. Seems to be doing a pretty decent job. All right, well, we're back combining wheat today. I think it's like Wednesday or something. Yesterday we were driving around all over the state, so me, Dad, and Cody. So we didn't do much yesterday. No, we didn't do anything at all at the farm. We had to do other stuff. But we're back here combining wheat today. It's about 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, I don't know. I've been side dressing all day. Got to finish up that field I was in last time. I've been having some trouble with the tractor that's on there, but anyways, I called Cody to bring his grain cart up here, and he's supposed to be in the tractor that has the grain cart on it, but apparently he couldn't get the tarp unrolled, so he has climbed down into the grain cart and the tarp has rolled over onto him, so he's now trapped inside the grain cart apparently. So this ought to be a good laugh here, so we'll see what happens. Oh yeah, I see his face through the window here. Anybody home? Having fun in there? What the heck? I can't even get the tarp unrolled. Hey, there's a little metal piece there that's caught on. Can you like push the tarp towards me? Huh. Can you grab that piece? Where's he at? There's the culprit right there, that little metal piece sticking off right there. It caught on the tarp. See where he's at. Has to get it out in the front here. Having fun? Get out on the auger. Let's get out on the auger. At least if he falls, we'll get it on camera. Was it warm in there?
Yeah. I got in up there and pushed the tarp down. I was pushing it back there, but then it tightened up here, and I couldn't get my hand out to get it out.
Okay, let's go. All right, well, that wraps up wheat harvest. Head is off, and hoppers are closed, so we're gonna go ahead and bring this stuff back to the farm. We'll have to blow it off, and we're gonna wash it up. Tractor and the combine and the grain cart and the stripper head, so that'll be something for the future. We gotta finish up side dressing and spraying and stuff, but something that has to be done. Somebody will get on it, so we will get this stuff back to the farm, and I'll see you tomorrow.